Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I have covered XPL, so let's look at it. Oh, the plasma token. As of now, its price section is looking really ugly, as you can see, and the token or the coin went from 3 billion market cap, and as of now it is at 62 million, and its price has crashed over, I believe, 80% and like 79%, as you can see, and as of now it is down like 77%, and this is not a good look, I would say. And this does indicate like the peak price manipulation, I would say, and this truly is not a good look for plasma in the long term. But again, there is a possibility that it could do like really well, and it can actually push to like let's say 66, or even like it actually may end up pushing as high as 64 cent. That is a possibility that I'm looking at as of now. But again, let's break it down and see what is happening with plasma. So if you don't know about plasma, it is like really easy to understand. So basically, plasma is a layer 1 like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, but it is purpose built for global stablecoin payments, featuring zero fee USDT transfers and EVM compatibility to enable permissionless access to financial service worldwide. So this is their big thing. They have zero fee USDT transfers, as you can see here. Now the interesting thing about plasma is that its starting TVL is massive. As you can see, it actually ended up hitting 6.35 billion, and after that it went as low as 3.95, and again it is holding really well at 4 billion as of now. And if we look at like the biggest scanner in the ecosystem is Aave with a TVL of like 2.59 billion, which is a lot, I would say. And Panda has seen a massive recovery, or you can say massive gains on Plus. Now if we just look at some of the recent updates around XPL, would be that it got listed on Robinhood. This was a pretty big listing, I would say, and unfortunately there was no response. There was a pretty good response. As you can see, the token did go up from 40 cent to as high as 55, but that is it. We don't have anything else going on. After that, there was like Maple Finance actually ended up going live on our plasma market, as you can see here. And last but not least, we have Bitget wallet now fully supports plasma mainnet, so that is, I would say, really good for plasma chain overall. Now if we look at the tokenomics of the plasma, the XPL is like transactions token as well as utility token. As you can see here, you can also stake it if you're holding the token as well. Now its initial supply is like 10 billion, and after that it does have like yearly inflation of 5%, and it will eventually go down till like 3%, as you can see here. Now if you look at the allocations, we don't have any like token unlocks for like a team. We don't have any unlocks for the team as well as investors for like 1 year. And after that, the plasma will most likely see the this massive sell pressure in the future as well, as you can see. So basically in August, and it could actually be really bad like when these token unlocks happen, because if you look at its price, it's not looking good. So we may actually see a massive like price crash once these tokens do come out. I'm not sure, but again there is still a lot of time. Now as of now, if we just try to look at its price, and the token is like in like a downtrend. If you look here, so starting from like its all-time high back in September of 28th, as you can see, it actually ended up hitting 21.7. after that we have this. Now as of now, from what is like, if we look at its price, basically it is like crashing. Like we have this 50% crash. After that, if we look here, we have again this like over 66% crash. So as of now, if if this token like rejects on this trend line, let's say that it starts it goes up as of now, and if it rejects on this trend line, I think we may see a massive crash again. But if it doesn't crash, let's say that it breaks above from here, we could see a really good recovery from XPL. I think it could actually go as high as, I would say, 51 cent, or even higher than that if we have any other news. But again, in the past, the history of this token is not that good. I think there most likely there are a lot of investors who basically got into plasma somewhere around, let's say, above 50 cent, or even let's say above when the token was trading somewhere around 73 or 80 cent, or possibly most likely above $1. And I don't think that those investors are happy as of now, because the token seems to be like the victim of massive whales, most likely, as you can see here. And this price manipulation means that it can see massive gains, it can also see massive crash as well. So that is, as of now, I think that is the point of view of most investors as of now, most likely, because of this very unnatural price action, I would say. Again, as of now, if we get any kind of news, let's say that if we get some kind of news that can push this token a new high, that can if the news is really bullish, I think we'll most likely see a really good surge from here, and the token can push as high as, I would say, 66 to again 63 cent. But again, that is a really good I would say sell zone as well. So as of now, my plan would be to actually get into XPL. It is pretty risky, but again, if it sees a massive wick, let's say when it came down like this, if we do see a massive wick, I think this is going to be a zone where it will most likely reject. Now, as of now, the reason why I think we could see that massive wick is going to be because of potentially a bit listing. So the token is not okay, so it is available on the bit. I'm sorry about that. So I don't think that we'll see this massive wick anytime soon. But again, whenever a new token gets listed on the bit, we do usually see a massive wick, and after that the token does go down. But again, as of now, if we get some kind of massive news, I think the possibility of XPL going as high as 67 to 63 cent is really high. That does depends on whether we get any news or not. And if we don't, and if it does reject from this trend line, I think the possibility of XPL going as low as 25 cent is really high, because if you look at its market cap, it is still massive, and I think it can actually easily go below 500. And if it does go below 500, I think we will most likely go as low as 25 cent, or even slightly lower than that. But again, overall, I think if we do get a news, there should be a pretty good recovery, because there are most likely a lot of traders who are stuck somewhere around here, and they could actually do dollar cost average, and they may actually end up pumping this token. Anyways, this was it. Just want to cover the XPL. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more things.